My beloved child, there is something your heart has been trying to understand for a very long time, and today that hidden truth is finally beginning to rise to the surface. Don't skip, because this message is going to touch a part of you that nobody else can reach. You spent so much time believing that attention meant love, that constant messages meant loyalty, that someone noticing you every day meant they truly cared about your soul, but deep inside, something always felt incomplete. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There were moments when people made you feel special only when they needed your energy, your comfort, your presence, or your silence. They knew exactly how to return at the perfect moment, exactly how to speak in a way that kept you emotionally attached, and slowly you began mistaking temporary excitement for something permanent. But now your spirit is opening its eyes. God is teaching you that real love brings peace, not confusion. Real connection does not disappear the moment you stop chasing it. And the shocking part is this: some people were never connected to your heart, they were only connected to your attention. That is why the moment you became quiet, they became distant. The moment you stopped over-explaining yourself, they stopped trying. And suddenly you realized something that changed everything forever. There is a reason this lesson arrived during a season where you started feeling emotionally exhausted for no visible reason. It was never because you were weak. It was because your soul became tired of carrying relationships built only on surface emotions. Don't skip, because the next part of this message is where everything begins to shift. You thought being constantly noticed would heal the emptiness inside you, but attention without sincerity creates a hunger that never ends. That is why even after receiving compliments, messages, reactions, and temporary affection, you still felt unseen at night.
God is slowly separating you from people who only appear when they feel you moving forward. Some individuals loved access to you more than they loved you. They loved knowing they could return whenever they wanted and still find your heart open. But heaven is teaching you something powerful now. Your value was never meant to be measured by who watches you, who checks on you, or who suddenly remembers you when life becomes lonely for them. The deeper revelation is that the right people will never make you question whether you matter to them. They will not keep you trapped in emotional guessing games. And once this truth fully enters your spirit, you will stop begging for crumbs from people who were never capable of giving you the fullness your heart truly deserves. Something incredible begins happening the moment you stop chasing attention and start protecting your peace. Suddenly your mind becomes clearer. Your emotions become lighter. Your spirit stops depending on temporary validation to feel important. Don't skip, because this final revelation was meant to find you today for a reason. There are people secretly surprised by your distance lately because they became comfortable with your emotional availability. They expected you to keep giving, keep waiting, keep understanding, keep staying. But something inside you changed quietly. God started teaching you that not every connection deserves unlimited access to your energy. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. One day you will look back and realize this lesson saved your heart from years of emotional confusion. You will understand why certain people faded away the moment you stopped entertaining inconsistency. And you will finally recognize the difference between someone who truly values your soul and someone who only values your attention. That realization is not small. It is life-changing. Because from this moment forward, your heart will stop falling for noise and start recognizing.
There are moments when silence reveals more truth than words ever could, and this is one of those moments for you. My beloved child, pay close attention to what your spirit has been noticing lately, because the signs were always there even when your heart tried to ignore them. Don't skip, because what you are about to understand can completely change the way you see people forever. Some individuals only became affectionate when they felt your attention drifting away. Some only acted caring when they feared losing access to your energy. And for a long time, you confused emotional urgency with genuine love. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. God is showing you that real love is steady. It does not suddenly appear only when competition arrives. It does not disappear when you need reassurance the most. The painful truth is that many people know how to create emotional excitement without ever offering emotional safety. They know how to keep someone emotionally attached while giving the bare minimum. And what makes this revelation so powerful is that your heart is finally waking up to patterns you once called destiny. Suddenly you are remembering conversations that left you anxious instead of peaceful. Suddenly you are realizing how often you carried the emotional weight while others simply enjoyed your loyalty. This lesson is not here to make you bitter. It is here to make you wiser. You were never created to spend your life proving your worth to people who only appreciate you when you are available to them. Don't skip, because this next truth is where the emotional chains begin breaking. There are people who admired your kindness but never protected your feelings. People who loved your attention but never truly studied your heart. And every time you accepted inconsistency as love, you slowly abandoned your own peace trying to hold on to connections that were never balanced. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. God is teaching you to recognize the difference between being wanted and being valued. Being wanted can happen for many reasons. Loneliness can create it. Convenience can create it. Ego can create it. But being valued is different. When someone truly values you, they do not play with your emotions to keep you attached. They do not disappear and reappear depending on their mood. They do not make you feel emotionally secure one day and emotionally invisible the next. And now something inside you is beginning to reject relationships that survive only through confusion. You are becoming emotionally aware in a way that scares people who benefited from the old version of you. Because the old version kept giving endless chances. The new version listens to peace instead of empty promises. There is a quiet transformation happening inside you right now, even if nobody else can fully see it yet. My beloved child, the reason this lesson feels emotional is because your heart is finally separating fantasy from truth. Don't skip, because this final part carries the message your soul needed most. You once believed that intense attention meant deep connection, but now you are understanding that attention can be temporary while true care remains consistent even in silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The people meant for your life will never need to manipulate your emotions to keep you close. They will never treat your loyalty like something guaranteed while offering uncertainty in return. And one day, sooner than you think, you will feel the difference so clearly that you will wonder how you ever accepted less. The shocking part is that some doors had to close so your heart could finally stop starving for validation. God was not removing people to punish you. He was protecting your future peace. Because the next chapter of your life cannot be built on emotional confusion anymore. It must be built on clarity, honesty, calmness, and genuine connect. God is teaching you that attention can create emotional noise, but true love creates emotional stability. And once your spirit experiences that difference, you can never fully return to the old patterns again. There were people who enjoyed your presence but never truly invested in your peace. They liked being admired by you. They liked knowing they could still reach your emotions whenever they wanted. But they never realized that your heart was slowly learning to recognize the difference between temporary excitement and genuine connection. The truth is, many relationships survive only because one person keeps overgiving while the other keeps receiving. And the moment the giving slows down, the reality becomes impossible to hide. Suddenly effort disappears. Suddenly conversations feel empty. Suddenly you notice who truly cared and who only enjoyed the comfort of your attention. Sometimes the hardest lesson is accepting that not everyone who enters your life arrives with pure intentions. Don't skip, because what comes next may explain feelings you could never fully describe before. There were moments when you sensed something was emotionally off, but you ignored it because you feared losing the connection. You kept hoping consistency would appear if you just stayed patient a little longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. But God saw the emotional exhaustion building inside you every single day. He saw how often you questioned yourself after conversations that should have brought peace instead of confusion. He saw how many nights you replayed words, actions, and mixed signals trying to understand where you truly stood in someone's heart. And now heaven is helping you understand something powerful. People who truly care about you do not leave you constantly wondering if you matter to them. Real love does not survive by keeping someone emotionally anxious. A new emotional season is opening for you now, and it begins with clarity instead of confusion. My beloved child, your heart is no longer desperate for constant validation because God is teaching you to value peace more than temporary attention. Don't skip, because this final revelation may be the exact confirmation your spirit has been searching for. The reason certain people seem distant lately is because your energy is no longer easy to control. You are becoming more emotionally aware. You are noticing patterns faster. You are no longer ignoring the difference between words and actions. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. And the beautiful part is this: the healthier your heart becomes, the less attractive emotional chaos begins to feel. One day you will meet people who communicate clearly, care consistently, and protect your feelings naturally, and when that day comes, you will finally understand how exhausting fake emotional intensity truly was. You will stop craving relationships that only survive through uncertainty. You will stop chasing people who only return when they feel your attention fading away. And instead of feeling empty without constant validation, you will feel strong in your own peace. Because God is not only removing illusions from your life. He is teaching your heart how to recognize what is truly real. There is a hidden reason why your heart has been pulling away from certain people lately, even when your mind tried to hold on. My beloved child, this shift did not happen by accident. Don't skip, because this message is about to reveal something your soul has quietly known for a long time. You kept trying to preserve connections that were already draining your spirit, hoping that one more conversation, one more chance, or one more moment of understanding would finally change everything. But instead of peace, you kept receiving inconsistency wrapped in temporary affection. There are people who became used to your softness and assumed it would always remain available no matter how they treated you. Don't skip, because what you are hearing right now is not random. It is confirmation. You answered messages even when you were emotionally tired. You stayed understanding even after being disappointed repeatedly. You kept seeing potential in people who only showed effort when they feared losing your attention. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. But something unexpected has started happening lately. Your silence has become stronger than your explanations. Your peace has become more important than emotional chasing. And the people who once depended on your constant emotional presence can feel that change even if you never said a word. God is teaching you that love should never require you to abandon your dignity just to feel chosen. Real connection will never force you to beg for clarity, loyalty, or consistency. The shocking part is that some people only recognized your value after your energy became unavailable to them. Not because they suddenly understood your heart, but because they realized they no longer had unlimited access to it. And that lesson is opening your eyes in ways you never expected. You are finally understanding that being deeply wanted and being deeply respected are two completely different things. A future version of you is going to look back at this season and feel grateful that your heart finally woke up before it was too late. My beloved child, you are not losing anything valuable by walking away from emotional confusion. Don't skip, because this final revelation carries the breakthrough your spirit needed. There is peace waiting for you beyond these exhausting cycles of mixed signals and temporary attention. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. God is preparing your heart for relationships that feel calm, honest, stable.